Just be really careful about that. I've just seen that, and I've seen people get super excited about some investment deal and put a bunch of money in it and didn't really think about, like, for example, basic things like I don't think you should invest anything in a private business deal that involves money that you're going to need in the next 3 or 4 years. I believe that. I think if you think you're going to need that money in the next 3 or 4 years, I wouldn't even mess around with it. Um, the public markets are amazing. You've got so many great companies that you can invest in right now that are on sale. Man, you got Nvidia, you got Facebook, you got Coca-Cola, you got all these great companies that are already making money, that already know what they're doing. But yet somehow you want to go put your life savings in your cousin's liquor store, and he ain't never even ran a business. All he knows how to do is drink. That's a problem. That's risky, right? I know you love your cousin, and I know that I know you told him you'd hold it down and have his back and all that. But maybe I can have your back in another way. Hey, when you open your liquor store, I'll come in and I'll buy a bottle every once a month, or I'll tell my friends about Pookie's liquor store or something. But I don't need to necessarily go in head first in this thing, because if it doesn't work out, bad things will happen. And that's another thing that people forget. People forget. Here's the thing. This is the dilemma of black owned business right now. I'm about to explain this to you. The dilemma of black owned business is that we need businesses. We need businesses. The white man that had his foot on your neck for 100, 200, 300 years because we don't own anything, right? That's what it is. We have to raise our children and prepare them to work for white people. I don't know a single white man who raises his children to prepare him to work for black people. I've never met a white guy who says, son, you better get along with the Negroes because you'll be working for a black man one day. You better learn how to talk Ebonics, son, because you'll be working for a black man in the future. They don't do that. They don't have to do that. They don't say, well, you gotta leave your own neighborhood, get out the hood, son, so you can go to the black neighborhood and find a job. We don't. They don't do that. We're the ones that have to do that. We got to be bilingual and multicultural. What's the word? Code switching. We got to switch codes. That's hard. I can't code switch. I only know how to be voice. I only know one language, and that's voice Watkins. And it's a language that few people understand, and it offends everybody. So I can't, code switching does not work. It's very uncomfortable. And it causes mental illness, by the way. This is what makes us even crazier than we already are from the things that we go through. And so we have to have black owned businesses. Black owned businesses are critical. We must have it. There's no way around it. You must have a generation of entrepreneurs. You have to have millions of kids that know how to build these businesses. You have to do that. If you don't do that, then the problem will always persist. But here's the dilemma. Here's the challenge. Does anybody know the failure rate of black owned businesses? Guess in the chat. What percentage of black owned businesses fail? I'm gonna drink my water while you do that. You should be happy for me. I'm staying hydrated. 80%. 80%. So that means that all of you, like, how many of you are gonna